stuff got taken out of it due to stupidity. Over here, yeah, I've got a few failed attempts here. Hit some stuff, had to restart, didn't restart centered. This one, I think I either went too deep or I had an oscillation that blew out. This one definitely was an oscillation, so I lowered the speed. Then I cut this piece off and started the job you saw over there. So far, so good. Definitely going to be making changes to the workflow and software involved. Improvements to be made, but I think this job might work. We're going to find out. Okay, lessons learned. Here is the attempt. We still had some chattering here, but most importantly, we lost X consistency around here. I've determined that's because one of the X pulleys was a 3D printed thing I threw together because I ran out of pulleys, and I never replaced it with the actual metal pulleys I got later, and I thought that would be okay until the motor, which gets hot over time, got hot enough that it heated this enough to soften and pushed back the nut. So this lost holding, and then we were skipping all down the road on the x-axis. So I replaced that with a proper metal pulley. To reduce chattering, I've decided to actually follow the advice from the internet and make my milling closer to the axes here. So I've raised up the piece. Also, instead of MDF, which is just a nasty material, I have just wood. So I'm going to try this on a piece of wood, and maybe this will actually work. Alright, we have bit holder attempt number, I think, 7. Real wood, more altitude, less able to melt pulley. I predict that this will be an attempt. I'm not going to say anything further than that. I want to fix it. Suffice it to say, this is perfect and will work perfectly forever. I don't know about that. Okay, this job is finally done. We suffered a failure on the rear x-axis during it, so a lot of our holes are a little bit off in the x dimension. Oh god. Early spindle shutdown meant that the last hole didn't drill all the way down, so that's a firmware bug. That's my fault. Oh, and of course this is way too high a speed, so the end mill has been cooked. So, you know, opportunities for improvement, but the workpiece is usable. How about that?